Damo shimashabo. Kotele yake mancheta kiyake mimbibe. Kotele yake mancheta kiyake mimbibe. Kenengbe woya da buraka wa mogbe. Kenengbe woya da buraka wa mogbe. Ago. Ago nime kename. I have just come before your presence, not with war songs. You lords of the sea upon which the gods of the sea rest, I have come. Nimbo manye. Ago. Nae. You, the Emporium goddess of the sea, this moment we crave your presence. I invoke and chant your name. Come, we have not come to dine for war. We have come that the sacredness of the Tuesday reserved for you shall be. Come with us on the safari journey back to the promised land. And all will be happy again. So this moment we see it. We saw the seed that the future of the sea shall be. We crave your presence. That as we do this, we do that to the glory of tomorrow. Cha. No manyabla.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, our forefathers and our fathers left us with a very vibrant fishery industry, which continues to provide an important source of employment and livelihood for millions of Ghanaians. The sector employs over 2.7 million, statistics from the Ghana Statistics Service 2014, which represents 10% of the population as fishers, processors, boat owners, boat builders, and other ancillary jobs. Fish remains one of the country's most important non-traditional exports, commodity and valued at about $350 million a year. It also provides Ghana with over 60% of their protein requirements. It is worrisome to note that, in spite of the sacrifices of our fathers towards the preservation of marine sources, we continue to subject the sea to undue pressures from our thousands of fishing vessels. The Tuesday fishing holidays, introduced by our forefathers to enable the sea to rest, is also being disregarded. Through the support of the West African Regional Fisheries Program and the FAO, the Fridtjof-Nansen survey was carried out in 2016 to assess Ghanaians' marine fish stocks. This survey revealed a high decline in the total estimated biomass for the small filages, particularly the sardines, as a result of the continuous use of the light and other unorthodox methods in fishing. As a key stakeholder, we are very much concerned about the extent of depletion of the fish stock, as shown by the draft that we have from the Statistical Service. From 2009, we have a catch of 226,755 metric tons. It has gone down to 179,721 in 2016. As concerned Ghanaian stakeholders, let us pause and ask ourselves these pertinent questions. Are we happy about the declining fish catch? Is it surprising that we now have to spend long hours and days as well as more fuel on the sea to even get the current low catch? Where has our famed August bumper catches that always resulted in abundance of fish, such as herrings, gone? Where is Loe? We hardly hear of this. Where is the famous Irafua? Are we not worried about the fact that we are now unable to get enough to feed the nation and have to resort to importation of 50% of fish and fishery products? Are we now worried that in spite of the 50% shortfall in our domestic fish requirement, The use of light and chemicals is causing our fish to perish before they get to our markets. Post-harvest losses are currently in the region of 37%. Constant decline in national output and dwindling stock levels of aquatic resources. Are we not worried that our fisheries GDP contribution to the national economy is insignificant? Are the use of light, DDT, and carbide, among others, the solution to raise the catch? After depleting our fish stocks, why are we trying to run away from the problem? Why can't we find the better way of addressing our challenges of low catch instead of resorting to the use of light and chemicals in fishing? Are we mindful of the health implications on our innocent consumers? Is the ordinary consumer of fish responsible for the dwindling catches for which we have to punish them by providing him or her with poisonous fish? What have we to do? It is in view of this that we have, over the years, pushed the Ministry and the Fisheries Commission and championed policies and strategic interventions that will endanger responsible and sustainable fisheries practices. We spearheaded the enactment of the Fisheries Amendment Act 2014, Act 880, and the Fisheries Amendment Regulations 2015, LI 2217, to address the challenges and enforce regulations to fight, deter, and prevent illegal fishing. We also called for the deployment of vessel monitoring systems to improve the detection of infraction by Ghanaian flag vessels. We have visited the VMS stations on a couple of times together with some journalists and can testify to how it is deterring the industrial vessels from indulging in illegal fishing. We also pushed for the establishment of the Fisheries Enforcement Unit, comprising personnel from the Marine Police, Ghana Navy, and the MCS Division of the Fisheries Commission.
So our own fishes, who owns the fishes? Are the fishes not for us? And who is there to tell us where to fish, when to fish, and with what to fish? Hey, our own source of livelihood. We want to take you for months by telling us when to fish and with what? We won't agree. Oh. We won't agree. What we fish with and when we fish and when our fishermen go to fish is none of your concern.
Mami. Aden. Omain ubeye hiya. Efi yanara. Omain ubeye hiya. Efi yanara. Omain ubeye hiya. Efi yanara. I see the tears of the sea, and the sea's offspring extinction I foresee. Oh man, he has broken his tower onto his knee. I see the tears of the sea and hear the wail of the dying school of fishes in the drums of my ears. Oh man has turned evil against the sea. Man has turned evil against himself. Oh man of today, man never for tomorrow. Blawe miaga gbelo. Blawe miaga gbelo. Oh man of omen. Man, why art thou turned evil against the sea? Why art thou turned evil against thyself? What happened to the sacredness for the sea goddess on Tuesday? Oh man, why use light to cut and raid the very future of the fishes upon which you live on? Oh man, why use toxins, DDT, carbide, akemini, okelamshe? For what? Oh man of omen, why have you turned evil against the sea? Why have you turned evil against yourself? Twa, no manyabla.
Yeah. We will continue.
While recognizing the efforts of the FEU in conducting sea patrols, vessel inspections, land patrols, and beach combing exercises, we realized that it was not practicable for them to patrol the about 550-kilometer coastline of Ghana at the same time. We therefore held meetings with our fisher folks and came out with a proposition to be empowered by the ministry as volunteers to police ourselves and cause the arrest of our fellow fishermen who indulge in illegal fishing. This idea of watch volunteers was then presented by us to the ministry for consideration. The ministry graciously accepted our proposal and even helped us to get the requisite training and logistics to pilot this initiative in the Jamestown and Adan areas, following a series of consultations. Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen of the press, the fisheries industry will never recover if these illegalities are allowed to persist. The introduction of the Fishermen Watch Volunteer is a laudable step that cannot be allowed to be killed by any selfish fisherman. It is also one of the important recovery measures that can spur the country's economic growth, food security, and poverty reduction. We condemn unreservedly the riotous opposition to the Fish Watch Volunteer by those fisher folks from various parts of the country congregating at Adan area who think they cannot survive without light fishing. On behalf of the Ghana National Fishermen Council, Greater Accra, we wish to sincerely apologize to the Honorable Minister and his entourage for the behavior of some of our fisher folks when she visited to inaugurate the watch volunteers. We want to reassure the people of Ghana and all fish consumers that we chief fishermen will do everything in our powers to make sure that we provide quality fish and not put lives into jeopardy by any self-seeking fisherman. We thank the majority of fishermen who have refrained from the use of light, carbide, DDT, and other illegal methods in fishing, and urge a few marine galamseyers, permit my word, to refrain from the illegal fishing methods. We have a livelihood to secure and sustain for the future. We dare not put the lives of our current and future generations in danger. This industry was preserved and bestowed to us by our fathers. If they had indulged in the use of light and DDT, covered monofilament nets, small mesh size, among others, would we have any industry today? We have to commend our fish processors and traders who have refrained from buying illegal caught fish and continue to say no to bad fish. We urge fish processors, traders, and consumers to continue to boycott fish caught with light, DDT, covered, and other illegal methods. Additionally, we implore you, the public, to report any fisherman who sells to you fish with signs of being caught with any chemical or light. We urge the FEU to intensify patrol operations. We demand that you to seize canoes and use of light fishing in addition to the generators as enshrined in the Fisheries Act. We know this will not be an easy task. We therefore call on the media and civil society, including Christian Council, Catholic Bishops' Conference, Pentecostal Council, Chief Imam's Office, musical, film producers, to come on board and join forces in the minister's fight against illegal fishing. Can you imagine what will happen if there is no fish for the 10% of Ghanaian population engaged in the fisheries industry? Let us stand together in the cause of the fisheries and restore the industry for Mother Ghana. God bless you. God bless the fisheries industry. Long live Ghana. Make our nation strong.
We are there, and we know the bad ones and the good ones. So we said we want to police the landing beach ourselves, because something will happen. You just call the marine police or you call Navy before they reach the people are gone. So if we are there, we can stop what is going on. And secondly, this thing is not Ghana alone. This thing is happening in Philippines too. the fishermen are policing their own landing beaches, and it's working.
So more better central region ya start when yano wakachira anyame 8 wopodo nti emi mama kwan ma wonfa ka na nemu modwuru ho nti central region yaso yenya abel.
But to what extent have you consulted the entire body?
Prior to the inauguration or prior to the launch, we went around, sounded gong-gongs. In fact, this thing started more than 8 months ago. And we've been talking to them, pleading with them. And the chief fishermen, we've been talking to them, almost all our fisher folks. So when it happened, before the launch, we went around, talked to them, pasted posters and all that. You see, and the volunteers came from amongst themselves. You see, so they know them. So when they were going to be introduced to the public, they were calling them by names, and so it's something that it has to go on. We don't have to relent.
The fish, when they smoke it, they know the difference between the bad one and the good one. The good one take about 6 months, 8 months before you see it depreciates. But this one, or 1 month, then everything is off. You see that it's powdered, so they are aware.
When a fisherman raise some fundamental disease fish, you and I cannot eat. My media people try to let this thing go far. Then the fishermen themselves go hear what the big men say something about it. Because then themselves, they are killing themselves at the seaside. They know that what they are doing is not good. But they are doing. I'm begging my journalists. Afole enyedo. Nwa keleba wo ya mi ne wa wole. Because nini ya no ka agu na wole ni baba. Because nekima jani biye ebe Ghana ebe wo ya mi na ka akel no ko ya na agbelo by force. Ni agbelo ni mo lenje han lo ni lo lenje ba na yo. Ni nta se papa wo le anjo ni. She gbo about 87 years ago. On mission. No sympathy for the